we're back here with the Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which is so exciting. We're back out into the wild, adventuring, and just getting as many shrines as we can, taking on any little odd jobs we see here and there, heading to the depths now and again for some other questage. I was saying we would try and sprinkle in some side quests in with the shrines as we go, and it's still my intention, but I'm getting a little caught up in all the shrines we still have to do because there are a lot of them, and we spent a long time finding this one last episode. Not to worry, I mean, even if we don't get like any of more of the side quests, if I genuinely don't find the time for it before we fight Ganon, there's always the EX episode where we're gonna go, EX playthrough where we're gonna, eventually when it gets voted on after this game is we've finished the main story, we're gonna go back and do as much side stuff as we can. So there's no pressure, no rush. Oh right, the thing I really wanted to do before we carry on too far is fly up that waterfall. We could probably make it up there with our just large charges and our hovercraft, but I like the idea of trying to get up there with Zora armor, which will be even easier now that we have Tulin. Just because that sounds like it would be a more fun way to do it. And less taxing on our resources, really. But we're up at 90 shrines, which is a monumentally high amount of shrines to have. And we're going to be getting, not necessarily all of them, but like close to all of them before we carry on to Goron City, is my thought process. Because if it's, as I suspect that there's another one, there is some kind of other temple in the depths somewhere, there are no shrines down there, so any shrines we leave until after that dungeon, it's just going to be between that dungeon and then the last boss, I guess, so... Which is fine if there are a few episodes after the last dungeon and before the last boss where we do a whole bunch of... Sorry, I should have been using this earlier. A whole bunch of shrines, that's totally cool with me, but it would be nice... I don't want it to be like, that's where we have to do like 60 of the shrines, is right after we've done the last... But like, I want the dungeons to be reasonably paced amid this playthrough, is my objective. Where did the Zora armor go? Oh, there it is. I'm not used to seeing it blue. Gotta go dye it purple one of these days. Thanks for keeping up, Tulin. Sorry, I know it's hard after you gusted me ahead. Although I would have assumed it would have gusted you ahead a bit as well. Oh wow, the waterfall looked like it went a lot lower a minute ago. Well, we actually might not make it with this. Might. If I miss it though, I'm not gonna try again. I'm just gonna make it hovercraft. I could probably make it. It's gonna be a little bit close. It's hard to gauge how far away it is. Oh, we might not make it. Smash 8! So you can use it as earliest frame possible. We're so close. But it's hard to tell where the waterfall stops and the particle effects begin. It does look like we're actually going to make it. Yeah, my faith is renewed. Took all our stamina, though. And you can just swim into them in this game. You don't actually have to, like, do anything special. Yep, that's how it works. Yay! Whoo-wee! You're going to ride this all the way to the top, baby. Probably is pretty friggin' cold up here, but there ought to be at least a shrine, right? There's a Plink Plonky. Let's go do it. How high up are we? 1199. Wow. Sure made some huge sky progress there. Hardy bass? Is that what that is? Oh my god. We definitely want to catch that. They're really good fish. It seems like the fish are like always really powerful in the effects that they give. Oh, wait, it only says extra hearts 1. Oh no, or do they all just say extra hearts? Even if they normally give you more than that. It would be nice if they told you exactly how many extra hearts, but it's surely not, because otherwise these ones would be showing different amounts. Or look then. I can't remember if the salmon or the bass are worth more, or if they're worth the same, maybe. This one only restores 2 hearts, though, which is the number of hearts that one single Hardy Truffle restores, so maybe that tells us something. Hello, frog. That frog was just swimming along very leisurely. Oh, some river snails as well. And Fleet Lotus Seeds. Wow, this place has a lot of good resources. Have we got snails in the book? Yes, we do. So we've got carts here and a rail. I'm not feeling gutsy enough to make that climb again if we mess this up. So let's just use the rails like normal people for once. Any rockets sitting around? Oh yeah, they've got rockets here for us. We don't even need to use any of our own. Probably will be all it really needs rather than a fan that will be sustainably able to move forward. We're just going over this one lip, it would seem. Oh, right, we want one on both sides, otherwise it goes really wonky and maybe falls off. Which I guess I should have assumed. Go, thing, go! Why won't... There we go! Yeah! Ah! If that'll put you the wind in your hair, anyway. Oh, does it not show you if you're moving towards the shrine if you're moving on a vehicle? You have to walk towards it. Oh, no, or I missed the shrine, perhaps. It's more like it. I'm still tracking treasure chests, damn it! Well, it does mean there's probably a chest on this little platform here, which is, worth looking into. Just on this little corner here? Nah, well, let's not track it. Let's see if we can find a shrine. I would imagine there to be one over here. I don't hear any clink-plonk yet. I mean, if not a shrine, what's at the end there? I don't feel like interfacing like this. Let's make a hovercraft. Oh, reliable! Oh, that auto build is surely a godsend. Having this much zonite is really nice, because it does feel like you have, like, stability. You can be like, you have things you can fall back on. Oh, or maybe it's supposed to help you, this is all supposed to help you get over to that platform there? Or to that platform there. Huh. Well, there's surely something over here. Maybe a chest, or if nothing else. There is a chest there. Oh, well, there'll obviously be a map here, because what else? It would have to be something one of a kind, right? Because why else would they have all of these 3 islands here for it? Oh, a sage's will! Never mind, that's a lot better than a map. Sweet. We still don't know what that does when you deepen your connection with them, or where you do that from, but... No, offer them to a goddess statue. No, okay, so they do say get 4 and offer them to a goddess statue. We don't know what precisely that does, but I guess it'll make one of the... It'll be kind of like the DLC of Breath of the Wild, where you can make one of the other's powers more powerful. I may just use a large charge to get up to this island up here now, while we're exploring around these parts, and see what we can see in all these archipelagos. Because I bet Shrine will be the answer for some of it. Or Shrines, if we're lucky. Interesting that this drifts to the side without me doing anything of its own accord. I guess one of my fans is off center or something. But it hasn't really slowed me down much so far. Alright, no. Oh, that's the Stormwind Dark. I was like, what is going on with that island over there? Wow, the whole world is so pretty from up here, isn't it? How can there be things like conflict and pain and strife when the world looks like this? God, that is gorgeous there. The way the mountains kind of like, they're just sort of fuzzy outlines. Because it's sort of being blurred by the huge amounts of light there. Just gorgeous. Right, and this is beveled enough and sort of crooked enough, the whole shape of this rock, that even if we just fly our way over there, we could rather easily climb our way up. Oh, there's a shrine up here? That's even better, because that means we can teleport up here and use it as a gliding off point. This is like one of the highest islands in the world, it looks like. Except for maybe that over there. Oh yeah, and that stuff over... Oh no, there's more. There are higher ones, but... Ooh, it's a low-gravity place. Sky Archipelago. Well, there's something going on here. And I did not notice the terminal there. But let's start with the Koroks, shall we? Where do they want us to be? Am I just supposed to headbutt that? Yeah! Yay! Worth a trip back to Lookout Landing sometime soon. Because I think we could get a bow or shield for slot for only 12 or so. What do they want from us here? Something to do with that light over there, I reckon, but what precisely? About to find out. Is another going to be like the ones you're supposed to dive through Ringsworth, where there'll be like 3 of them across the world? Or is this a one-of-a-kind kind of thing? Oh dear, the poor fish! Sorry, fish. Alright. LIGHTCAST Island. That's new. I'll be having those, I guess. Oh, it's already passing there as well. That's a huge fish, by the way. I mean, seriously, like that's like as long as Link is tall. I don't yet see how that helps, but I'm sure I will in a moment. Maybe there's something under the water that we're supposed to shine that light on. Oh, the shrine is supposed to be below us, though, which I didn't expect. What I'm really interested in is what's this? Oh, that's my my hovercraft. All right, I'm in low gravity here. Jumping, I can do a far and fair way. Ah, there was a fish trapped under my thing. Don't worry, I'll save you, fish. Where did you go? How did it get over there? So let's head to the top of here. This ought to give us some more insight of... Oh, we were already at the top of here. Let's head to the light thing then. That'll probably be more obvious what exactly it is it's wanted from me when I'm up on top of this thing. Climb it, please. Thank you. Oh, well, there's a Korok here. That's one thing that is up here. Sweet! 2 Koroks on this one island already. But surely Light Scale Island, they called it. This here has to... Oh, I don't know how I missed this cave. Sorry. Is landing in low gravity a silent action? It is not. Sorry. Poke, poke. I'll cut that wooden stick of yours, thanks. Eek! Go away! We're not open. Hi-ya! I can hack it open and then catch it again. Alright, so this is a very dark island. We want to be putting mirrors out here. Low gravity to light the whole thing up so we can actually see what we're doing here. And there'll be some receptacle for light somewhere around here. But let's start with just putting them in opposing directions here so that we can see a bit more of the room. Righty then, let's see what exactly is one of them. Oh, there's water in the dark here. Of course it had to be water. This looks important somehow. Another mirror. I'll throw that in zero gravity to get over to that platform. I'm thinking we're going a bit Earth Temple Wind Waker here. We're going to be wanting to have light that bounces all around the room for some purpose that I don't yet understand. Is this enough? And I can just put it right there and it'll be... Ah, okay, I gotta turn this one a bit over here a bit more. Oh yeah, this will help for this, getting around this cave a whole lot. Right, so, I can't see that mirror from over here. Oh, okay, there we go, now I can. We do something a bit more like that. That's interesting. We got some light moving over there. Let's see how that does for us. Have we got any mirrors in tow, by the way? 29! Oh yeah, we've got tons. Actually, that would be, this would be the time to use them. It's for something like this. I mean, there aren't tons of puzzles that involve light, I don't really imagine, so... This would be a good time for one. I'm just kind of bringing the light deeper and deeper into this place. That's my game plan right now. I don't know if there'll be the receptacle will be obvious when I see it. Right, okay. Actually, it looks like we want light down there, doesn't it? So let's... I'll drop this in the water for now. Is it swamp? I should be able to pull the mirror out of it anyway. Ah, there's a receptacle. Gotcha. So if I have this... there's not really any way I can turn it that goes... Oh, there's one on the ceiling there, I see. So we just want to stand it up here. Sorry, missed that. That's very helpful. There should ought to be just one more down here we can use. There's also a chest. No way there's a shrine after all this, though. This surely constitutes another light of bless. Zonite helm! Energy up. What? That was such a casually placed thing, but... This makes your battery run out slower? And it looks friggin' cool. Are you kidding me? That's awesome! Oh, no, I'm cold. Sorry. You just got some random armor from that. Maybe I wonder if there would be an old map that would show you to that one. Listen. Pew! Take that rock right back to where you got it from, bonk. And then take this. Oh, I hit your shield. And then take this. A mirror shield. Well, that's convenient. I'll start with that. And then, go back to my earlier one. Ding! Ding? Oh, I picked up my shield again. Whoops. Oh no, I dropped a shield that wasn't... Anyway. Ding! And that opens this... Whoa. Oh, it's very bright now. We've opened it up to daylight or something. I'd like my old shield back. Before anything horrible and awful happens, please. Thank you. Oh, wowie kazowie. Oh, don't say the shrine was just underneath us the whole time. Because I was going to try that before I found all this other junk. Ah, damn, it might have been. So really what we were getting from in there... Oh, no, I guess it might have opened this as well. Either way, what we got in there was a really nifty piece of armor that they were just kind of shadow dropped. Like, yeah, just by the way, take this. Sweet, but I want to check out what kind of devices this thing can distribute to us, please. If that can be arranged. With our low gravity, it might be easy enough to make it back as well. Also, that island down there looks like worth investigating, doesn't it? LIGHTCAST Island. I don't know why I thought it was Light Scale Island. Wow. We've got some large charges, so let's get a buttload of whatever this one distributes. I wonder if the zero gravity will make it all weird. How many come out of this thing? Alright, mirrors, I probably should have guessed that. What? Oh, okay, no, right, yeah. It's because of the zero gravity. I thought for a minute there that was all they were giving us. Hoverstone! First of these we've gotten. Right? Yeah, give them all to me. Give them all to me. I'll wait with them with open arms. This is going to take much longer since we're doing it with the zero gravity. But... No problem, no problem. It takes as long as it needs to. Sweet. Only 6 hoverstones out of that, but altogether that was what? Mirror, balloon, spring, wing, hoverstone. Nice. Is that maybe the first one we found that does mirrors? No, it can't be, because how else would we have gotten all this huge number of mirrors? Oh, a cork here as well. Oh, it's one you're supposed to dive after, which is fine, because we already got the, oh my god, wait, am I supposed to press A on it? Ah, it's because of Tulin's A thing was distracting me. We already got the teleport point here anyway. There we go. Hi! It's not safe to hover at this altitude for too long. You will run out of oxygen and fall. Please go back up. Thank you. Goodbye! Well, this is a super cool island. I like how... What I love about this game is how these kinds of challenges kind of come up very organically. It's like, I went to this island, there was a little puzzle here, I did it. That's another thing I like about the way this is designed. Rather than you being like pushed from one area to the other... Like, you don't need... There might be a quest somewhere that tells you that there's a shrine up here, but you're not forced to have that before you go here. Like, there are number ones that give you shrine quests for that you can just do without even having the shrine quest. And there's no reason not to do it that way, really. Like, if I find my own way into doing this, I feel smarter is the thing. So, the only thing you can do is harm your game if you make it so that you're forced to do that first, is how I see it. I mean, unless it's really important to the structure and sequence of the game that it happens in a certain order. Wait a minute. Did I just do that shrine? Or did I just teleport here and then walk out? I don't know why I teleported over here and then didn't go inside the shrine. Sorry. It's been recording too late and too long and getting a little funny in the head. But in the archipelago of islands to the south of here, which is sort of part of this, I guess this island is part of that archipelago, there's surely more shrineage to be had somewhere in here. So we'll carry on with that before we head on to the ones we know are so down low here. We got both of these. There are no more here except for up here near the cherry blossom tree that we have in light roots for in the depths that we don't have the shrines for up top. So I say we carry along to here once we're done with the islands up here. Time to figure out, is it a blessing or not? Much wonderness to wonder here. It's a blessing! Ah, I'm so heavy. A star fragment. Now that's a bit more like it because I'm not finding quite as many of those. Granted, I passed a few up when we were trying to do other things that were a bit more time intensive, but thank you! Now that I know you can just buy large charges from the underground when you have a lot of zonite, they're a lot easier to come by for me personally, which makes me very happy. So let's head to that southwest island now and then sort of go clockwise around this set of islands. I might have to pop back up here to get to those ones to the southeast because they look higher up than the ones to the southwest. But indeed, let's head to... Wait, so... Oh, okay, well, we'll head to this one first because it's lower down. But these ones are on a similar elevation to Lightcast Island. So from Lightcast Island, since it's low gravity, we might be able to glide over the way down to those islands over there. But let's start with these ones first. If not a shrine, there's got to be at least something interesting in here. Perhaps a chest that has a map to some goods or even just a Korok or two. It's worth a look one way or the other. Yeah, I'm still in low gravity through all of this. What is with the hole in the middle? It goes down to a lower island. This reeks of treasure chests. Oh, look at all the mushrooms. Holy crap. Holy. Endure shrooms. There are robots that are broken out that have zonite charges in them. I was saying these ones looked like the Skyward Sword ones earlier. I can't remember if I cut that out or not. But they actually, now that I'm looking at them closer, they are just like the same froggy ones that we have, the Seward constructs we have in this game. But since those I don't normally see them from this angle, all those little nubbins reminded me of the ones from Skyward Sword. On this little mini island over here, it does remind me of Mario Galaxy, as I've said before, all the little tiny islands and planets with their own little unique thing they want you to do. Did that thing go down here? I didn't actually see it go. Where did it go? Or was it because I hit the ground that it disappeared? Oh, no, there's a target there I'm supposed to land on. I see, okay. Good, I was not looking forward to diving down again and having to teleport back up and fly back here. Sweet, so a Korok seed here we found here. That I'm pretty satisfied that we can leave now that we've got that. But I absolutely, obviously want to check down this lower aisle here, because it just reeks of having something necessary, doesn't it? Ultra Hand, have a look and see if there's anything I'm missing. Oh, I guess the chests don't always show up with Ultra Hand. Is there an island even lower down? Not that I see. So what is the point of these lower areas? They've got springs for you. I guess if you ended up here first by accident. But then no, why would you even put the islands in? Is there some chest buried under all this or something? I'm properly confused, I am. Oh, I can track chests. Higher, you say? How high are we talking? Like up where I am now, or like the island that are up there, that island up there? Because that doesn't help me now. Yeah, it does seem like the closest island will be up. The closest chest is up there on that island. So that satisfies me that we've gotten enough from this island anyway. I want to head to the one that was lower down. Oh no, this is the one that was lower down because I went to this one first. So let's teleport back up there and see if we can make it to this high up one and all this other stuff. Explore this place thoroughly, then we'll pop down to that stable that was over there. We'll get a shrine from there, as well as pick up a few more new quests and such. Most likely. Pen will at least be able to give us one. This is probably the highest point on this island if we get up to the top of this thing. Gives the best chances of gliding to these other islands. Which one do we start with? These ones are all on equal elevation, roughly, so I think if we start with that one, we could even glide our way to those other bunch as well. There's a dispenser there, which makes it very much seem like there's also going to be a shrine up there as well, doesn't it? They're usually close by to shrines. I don't see the actual... Oh, unless that's it there, right at the side of that island there. Anyway, I have a sinking feeling there's going to be a crystal we're going to find on this island that we're going to have to bring all the way back. Although it wouldn't be that bad because we can make the hovercraft of legend here. Yeah, there sure are a lot of other higher up islands here. Is that ball one we've been to? No, surely not. The ball we were into an orb-shaped island somewhere around Zora's domain. It was it's this thing here, yeah. Everyone ready to see that crystal suddenly render into view on that little broken out podium in the middle there? We're gonna have to carry it all the way back. I'm ready to see that. Oh no, I was wrong. It's a chest. A chest to a treasure map or another sage's will, maybe? One of the sage's wills we got from a dragon fight, and the other one was just kind of sitting there in an island. Ah, an old map, so it is. Will it be one that we already had? It's the camera's sort of up here. Ah, no, way at the corner there. Sweet. Definitely have to go on a crusade and get all those at some point as well. Very well. Let's go over there and see what's what. No shrine blinkies of yet. Perhaps while we're here, we might as well fly up to that sphere, I guess, because when are we going to have a better opportunity? If there's not a shrine on this island, there'll be one on all that. And I don't hear any blinkies, so it seems that this would not be a shrine kind of island. May yet have a Korok, or maybe it's just here to help you get up to those that sphere island and all that, just to give you some intermediary ground. Oh, there is a shrine. Ah, perfection. I figured if there would be one of those orbs, there would be a shrine up here. It wants a crystal, all right? Where is that thing? Oh, it might be up in the sphere. That would be something. Ganos Shrine! You're one letter away from a word that's not considered very polite around here. Alright, where are we bringing this back from? Oh, way down, is that it? How way down? Oh, it's just on this robot over here. Well, since the zero gravity extends pretty far here, the low gravity extends pretty far here, it should be a cakewalk to get back up here. They might even leave us some more parts for it as they have done before. Is it worth fighting the construct for it? I mean, yeah, well, we want to eventually take down all the boss things anyway at some point, right? Okay, it's telling me to target there, which means that that's where the head is, and I don't really see it. So, sure, let's bring this thing down, because it doesn't say defeated here, so we've not been here before, which obviously not, because if we had been here before, we would have taken the crystal, almost definitely. Get apart, you! What am I using as a weapon here? Has this still got a rock on it? Yes, it has, so let's wield this stick that's been serving us pretty well. In the zero gravity, it all flows pretty slow, which is somewhat to our benefit, I guess. Nice one, Tulin. That was some good damage there. Alright, let's get up onto... low gravity makes this harder to do, but still possible. Let's get to the center of it so I can not fall off, please. And... oh, no, it tumbled. Ah, bugger. Come back! Come on, do it again. I ain't waiting around all day for this. Come on, I guess I am waiting around all day for this, okay. Okay, thankfully this one didn't tumble much, so I should be able to slowly drift onto it. Oh, so it is weird fighting this thing on zero gravity. But it's a fun challenge, isn't it? And yep, we get the benefit about doing it this way. Come on, get back down there. Is that we can attack it from up here a few times before it even actually splits up, so that gives us a greater number of overall attacks. And I'm going to leave that one recalled in the air because we have bigger fish to fry right now, which is doing this here. And a few more pokes on it. One more volley of those should do it. It's turned into box mode here, but I can just take parts off until the whole thing blows up. I think it's the best way to deal with this phase generally. Just bring a whole bunch of... yeah, there we go. Shattered it. We only need to take it off about 6 or 7. I know the crystal has been like off this whole time, and it would have been much easier to just grab it and run, but like I said, we're the 100% one these days. Yeah. Whoa, don't you run away now. We are done here, my friend. Sweet, and I actually will put this on the Master Sword, I think. It's probably a low on durability again, which I always seem to get one of these on it right at the point it's low on durability, but... you know what? Since we've already got a bunch of fans here, we can do the auto build, it'll just be even easier, as it's even less costly on our resources. We only need 6 Zonite to do it, since they left all these fans here for us. Perfection! And this should be much easier, fly real fast and far with the low gravity. Oh yeah, baby. Easy enough to get up there. And I won't go into the shrine that we make here just yet, because that'll despawn this hovercraft, and we could use it to probably reasonably easily get up to that sphere there and see what's going on. So let's just get the teleport unlocked and the shrine actually properly engaged and ready to go. Oh, I forgot that since this is low gravity, it would be... oh, okay, landing this is going to be a little more difficult. But not that difficult. Skadoosh! So we'll be back there in just a minute. I want to just fly up over to that sphere and see what we can see. While we're in the zero gravity. Low gravity. Oh, I should also check that when we're back. What that capsule dispenser gives. Might be exiting the low gravity in a bit here. But this hovercraft will still carry us pretty far, I reckon. And if it's like the one near Zor's Domain where... oh, yeah, there we go. Where there is a shrine inside of this thing, it'll make a useful teleport. We can investigate all these adjoining islands later. I want to just focus on the sphere at the moment. Oh, we got back into another area of the low gravity. Well, that's useful. North Gerudo Sky Archipelago. I mean, this sphere seems too tantalizing to pass up. Like, there must be a shrine in there. And not on one of these adjoining islands. Or maybe both, but... first and foremost, let's investigate this thing. I don't think I need this glider anymore, though, so... I'll go the rest of the way on my own. Thanks, Tulin. And since I opened the teleport on the other one, we can just get in here, do this one, and then teleport back over there and check both of their, what both of their dispensers give. Wow, this one's a lot bigger than the other one, isn't it? Oh my god, there's a lot more going on in here. I thought it would just be like the Zor's Domain one. It is not. Starview Island. Is there a shrine in here somewhere? There's one of the dispensers, so you would have expected so. Right, well, we have got more mirror shenanigans to undergo, which is nice because we're in zero gravity, so it won't be quite as hard. We can rotate this mirror on an axis, so let's... clearly light is going to... They want it to eventually shine there. This mirror I can just take there. Well, what do we have control over as it stands? We have this thing here, which actually also has a mirror on top of it. But it turns light all the way around here. So let's put one pointing at that mirror there. Because maybe you're not moving those mirrors, they just point in a consistent direction. Right, because we made some stuff happen here. Let's head up here now and see what that is shaking up for us. Ah, one of these moving platforms, fans on it here. Lovely. Okay, I don't understand what this... Oh, but you can turn this one, I see, okay. So let's turn this one, you know, it's all on very particular angles, so I imagine this has to be for something, and let's imagine that something is shining on this. Whoops, not that way, not that way! Get it quite lined up there, and then let's see what we can turn this one to do. Perhaps that one over there. It is sort of the angle that feels appropriate, doesn't it? Yeah, and, oh, this reminds me of Uncharted 2. This bit we're doing here, although I guess Zelda did a lot of similar light puzzles before Uncharted was even a thing. So I guess this is to help us point at that one, but what about the other ones? There are more than that are unaccounted for here, right? Oh no, maybe it's to point at this. Oh. Oh, okay, you don't actually have to have them all lit up. It just, you light it at, point it at one and it lights the whole thing up. Okay, gotcha. So we want that just to get that thing open there, but now we can move it off of it and point at this one, which will point at that one, and charge that up. And does it make a shrine just appear out of the ground there? That's exactly what it does. So there was no shrine Blinky because there was not even the two dragon heads there. So I guess the two dragon heads are only there if it's the one that you're getting a crystal for. Interesting. Will this be more Zonite gear from that set we got the helmet from earlier? No, a sage's will, even better maybe. So we figure there are at least 4 sages, perhaps 5. We might be able to get Mineru somehow as well, or someone who's watching over Mineru's temple in the depths, which is what I'm assuming that is. At least 4, maybe 5 sages, and if there's 4 sages' wills each, then that would be 16 or 20 of them. So the fact that we found 3 is good, basically. It took us a very long time to find them, though, so I guess that's they're mostly Sky Island only kind of thing. And that's why we haven't been finding quite as many. Rauru's Blessing? Well, I didn't think that was quite as hard a puzzle as the one that we had to do to get Star Fragment Staff, along with a bit of magic said to have been wielded... Oh, wait, hang on. Star Fragments are gems? Oh, they do light, do they? That's pretty cool. Nevertheless, we haven't been going around tons and tons of Sky Islands, so that's why we didn't have that many of the Sage's Wills thus far, and I feel like we did an island earlier where it brought us to a shrine after we'd already done a huge light puzzle, and this one feels like it wasn't as hard. That's all I was saying. End of thought. Oh, we're in uncharted territory, I see. Probably should get this tower after we visit this stable over here. And my friends, that was 4 Light's Blessing, so we're due for another heart after we go get this shrine, which is sweet. What am I doing? I'm getting in the shrine. Yeehaw! I love the low gravity shield surfing. It always just seems to take a little bit longer than you think it's gonna. Another blessing, is it? Oh, well, perfection. Oh, of course it would be, because this was one we took a crystal for. Diamonds, perfect. We just use them all on the Great Swallow Bow, so that's a good thing to have. I suppose we'll have a chance to buy those at from the Goron place later on. We can basically trade other gems for them, other gems and goods. We can sell for money, which we can use for the diamonds. So we won't have to rely on just finding them in rare ore deposit drops or chests all the time. I suppose once we fixed all the Goron city quests, it looked like there were gems to buy there. Marvelous. This feels like an appropriate time to hashtag humble brag that I got this Link plushie signed by Akira Himekawa. Yeah, you know, pretty cool stuff. You know, just a day in the life of me. I just meet celebrities all the time. It's fine. That's like one of the 2 like really cool signed pieces of memorabilia I have. The other one is it's a Boomerang Bro that I got signed by Charles Martinet, voice of Mario, if you did not know. Akira Himekawa, pen name of the author of, co-authors of the Zelda manga. All of them, I think, or at least a number of them. Ooh, we didn't actually see what this dispenser gives over here. 5 large charges for that, please. Oh, slow gravity, so it's going to take another while, but wouldn't be surprised if there was more light going on. Stabilizer, sled, nice, okay. A Sonia device with a slick underside that minimizes friction, probably used to convey things over grass and sand in ancient times. Nice, okay, that will be useful for a number of vehicles. Ooh, that might be nice for to revamp our spring project. Because if it bounces forward and then slides with low friction, the springing action will take it forward more than it's doing now. Anyway, stakes, chalkometer, sled, stabilizer, phosphometer, a very eclectic assortment there, but likable nonetheless. And this gust ought to bring us all the way up out. So we'll just end it off on top of the sphere, shall we? Wonderful, my friends! What another fun episode of Tears of the Kingdom that was. We get, what, 3 shrines in that one? Because we got 2 last time. Yeah, we got 1, 2, 3, just right in this neat little path here. How cool is that? Oh, wow. Where was the last place we died? In this shrine. Oh, that's right. It was a Proving Grounds one where I blew myself up. So that was good fun. So next episode, we're going to have to decide what we want to do this at the beginning of it. We're either going to be starting with the islands and then heading down to the... We may or may not be starting with the islands. We may not head down to the stable after that, or may not want to start with the tower over here so we can get a better idea of the Sky Islands layout from over here. Probably more important, that is, than the idea of the layout of what's on the ground, because we have a decent idea of what's on the ground. It's all these 3 shrines here. Oh, and apparently another shrine. Oh, we already have this one. From the depths, anyway, we know that there are 5 shrines in and around this sort of map area that we don't yet have. And it's mostly just mountain. Is this the terrain? So, not too complex there, but the Sky Islands are much more the map we're interested in on that front, I think. But all those decisions and more next time on The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Fireman 3 Houses, our Verdant Wind Assassins Only run, so do look on out for that. I don't remember what we were doing in that game, sorry. And that's all for now. Oh, we're doing another paralog, I think. That's all for now, though, so thank you so very much for coming around to this episode of Tears of the Kingdom. Hey, Tulin. Goodbye, Tulin. Hopefully I'll see you around, Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! This little lip here, and then turn it around. And ride it up to here, and then I can... okay, I can manipulate the other thing to fit it onto this. Well, they couldn't have made it easy, could they? Just let me stand there. Let me stand on the edge. Let me stand on the edge. Don't run over the edge. Like, don't run over there. Okay.